Ah, Fallout New Vegas. Anything from a rocket launcher that fires nukes to a shovel. Hey, speaking of a shovel, can you beat Fallout New Vegas with only a shovel? Now that we have the challenge in order, what's better than to set some rules for it? Number one, this challenge can only be and has to be on hard mode. The only damage can be taken by a shovel. This will also include shooting a gun, even if it's not at anyone, will result in a fail of the challenge. However, punching will be fine, as long as it doesn't hit anyone. Because if this rule wasn't instated, this challenge would be over in minutes. Number two, no companion or 100%ing any skills. I mean, this wouldn't really be a challenge if I could just skill check the final boss. Oh yeah, I remember now. I'll be forcing myself to go down the NCR path. Does this sound fun? Not for me, but for you, I hope. But to start with, this shovel only run. Waking up after being shot in the head, I woke up in a random home and had to name myself. I decided that Gravedigger would be a perfect name because not only would I be digging graves up, but putting people in them. That sounds corny, but making my character, I only made a face a mother could love and wandered off to become special. Getting there, I put 10 into strength for greater melee damage, 2 in perception, which could count me as legally blind, 10 in endurance for increasing health, 1 in charisma because I'm an introvert, 8 in intelligence to level up a little faster, 1 in agility because I wasn't going to be using that, and 8 in luck for a greater chance of stunning or critting. Walking over to my counselor, Doc Mitchell, I talked about feelings and looked at ink spots and put my medical record in. For my 3 skill boosts, I picked barter, medicine, and melee, of course. Picking good natured and heavy handed for my perks. Got my stuff from Doc Mitchell, and wait a minute, I could steal everything Doc owns and sell it. So, after stealing everything that wasn't stapled down, I left. Walking over to the retail store, sold everything, picked up my shovel and some basic armor, and left. Now, I didn't want this to go the same basic route, go to Priam, then Nipton, Novak, etc. So, there's 2 ways to leave Goodsprings. One way, which I just mentioned, or going to the left and having to get past enemies that will one-shot you for the fun of it, but a lot quicker than the other. So, that's what I did. You could say I technically cheated by walking against the edges of the rock and completely bypassing them, but if it's implemented, it's free game, so I'll just write that down as an exploit. After managing to escape out of there and walking past a vault, I dropped down the rocks and what's that? A cave? What? What do you do? No! Walking near Camp McCarran, there was a firefight happening with the NCR and stopped by to give them some helping hand. Killing some fiends, I grabbed some drop loot to sell later on and moved on. Walking past Sharecropper Farm and Gun Runners, I needed some money to get into the strip, so I just went backwards from how I usually go. So, you know, going to Novak to Boulder City, then the strip, I just decided to, do the opposite. I also decided to stop on by the golf resort and hold on, check this out. Yeah, yeah, that's an amazing golf swing. All right, moving on. Entering Boulder City, I wanted to see if I could swing on the memorial and get yelled at. Yeah, you can. Huh. Walking into the bar, I found a blue starred bottle cap. Small fun fact, the reason you could pick it up and not any other item in the saloon is because a legend states that if you find any, you'll be hunted down and killed for it. And, if you already knew that, give yourself a pat on the back. But I decided to continue on and go to Novak. Hey there, my friend, it's... Wait, why are you running from me? Come back, please. Oh no, Malcolm. Making it to Novak, I got run up on by some vipers, killing them, and damn, I died. And holy shit, why do I look like a demon? Killing them, I leveled up to 2 and put all my skill points into melee, then picking Black Widow for my perk. Moving on to Novak, I stole that gun to sell later on and left. Going back to Boulder City, getting entrance into the city, and finding the cons being under siege, and having multiple hostages, I was then the negotiator. Finding Requise in the main building, I leveled up twice, putting 13 into medicine and 15 into melee. Getting another perk, I used it to put a skill point into luck. Leaving Boulder City and selling some stuff, I made 2,000 cap. Walking up to Mr. House, I met him and he completely lied about getting the chip for him. Leaving, an NCR soldier ran up to me and talked to me about Ambassador Crocker needing me. Meeting with Ambassador Crocker, I was told to go find the boomers and get them on our side. Finding their hideout, I only died a few times getting up there. A little more than a few. And met with Mother Pearl, who told me to gain their trust. First, I went over to their generator room and cleared it out. got some free ammo that I did not plan on giving back to them, and ended up selling it to the gun runners. Killed some ants that were pissing me off and made it out. Leveled up to 5 and put 9 into melee and 5 into medicine. Next, I had to listen to a child tell a story. Um, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Then, I had to go and repair their solar arrays. So, sneaking into Helios 1 and stealing their broken ones, I fixed the boomers and was able to get the last mission. But, I leveled up and split 7 into each and took toughness. Next, I rose a motherfucking airplane out of a lake bed. Going back to Mother Pearl, I was able to ask her for the help in the upcoming battle, and she agreed. Nice. Going back to Ambassador Crocker, I'm tasked to curb the violence against NCR citizens, and the Kings being the top of the food chain, I went to them. Now, I was supposed to, do stuff for them, get on their good side, yada yada yada. No, I'm not doing that. No, I have to get this video out. So, I went to Colonel Moore and got the armor to take him out. Got yelled at by Crocker, and now I'm reporting to Colonel Moore. So, I have to go and get rid of the Great Khans, or convince them to stop all interaction with the Legion. I'm not fighting them. Making my way over to the Recluded Canyon, I met Papa Khan and Regis. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know, I'm kind of a retard. I had to convince all his supervisors, or, right-hand mans, and convince them to, break the alliance with the Legion. I talked to Diane and had to go get her drug meal. Got him back to Diane, and that convinced her. Next, I had to go into the Quarry Junction. Not a fun place to go. Let me just tell you, if you cannot kill anything, you kind of want to die. And that's kind of all you do. But no, it wasn't that bad this time. Only dying a handful of times, and meeting up with Melissa, I convinced her and left. So, cool. Going back to Papa Khan, I stole Carl's book, showed it to him, and got him executed. So, yeah, that happened. Finally, I convinced Papa Khan to end the relations with the Legion, and I had to find out where the Khan's gonna go from here. Finding Ezekiel, a nerd, he told me that Great Khans originated from Mongols. Going back to Papa Khan and letting him know that, well, they're essentially nomads, he was satisfied enough with that. And that's it. Great Khans are done. Boom. Easy. Turning in the mission, I leveled up, putting 8 into medicine and 6 into melee. Now, onto the Amaros. And usually, for my very small brain, these are a pain in the ass to deal with. But, surprisingly, just speedrunning through the entire area was a lot better. Learning that they run a gun smuggling business, I was sent to bust them by Colonel Moore. So, that's what I did. Walking in, I talked to the person sitting behind the counter and learned about a fellow by the name of Cachino. I think that's his name. Maybe. Walking into the back of the building and, hey, there my boy is! Ah, there he is! Being threatened, I stole his journal and blackmailed him to taking down the head poncho. He told me I had to talk to Cherokee, a smuggler. I did that and was forced to pay off his debt for him to let me into the gun storage room. Blowing up the storage room with thermite, I was called up to Sal, the head poncho I was talking about. Cachino brought me up and said we were going to kill him. Now, here's a slight problem. The guards at the front door took all my weapons, so I couldn't do anything. But here's a solution. You're supposed to sit on the couch and the interaction begins. Then Cachino will fight them and the door automatically closes and is locked. But if you sneak and pickpocket Cachino and put something in his pocket, then the fight auto starts, and if you're standing in the doorway while doing it, you can get out of the room. Now, Cachino died and Sal was on the loose, but his own guards, yes, the own guards of this place started to fire at them. So that saved me a headache. Thank you. Now, I have to go and take out the Brotherhood of Steel. Sounds easy. Yeah, no, it's not. So, entering their bunker, and I'm held at gunpoint. Not cool, man. Not cool. Nah, not cool. Having a slave collar on me, I'm forced to run off a ranger that's set up base in the area. Easy. Yeah, well, I didn't put anything into speech, and every time I talk to him to leave, I resort back to him taking off my collar and watching the Brotherhood guards run in and kill both of us. So, I try and kill him. But I couldn't leave the area, so I'm in a slight pickle. Now, I could just resort back to a different save, but I didn't want to yet. There were some powder gangers nearby, and I wanted to lead them over, so pickpocketing them and oh no 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 no. I accidentally punched him. I was spamming left click and accidentally hit him. Welp. Can you beat Fallout New Vegas with only a shovel? No. Well, I mean, I don't think I'd stand a chance against a Leggett, but I failed the challenge. So, sorry. If you did enjoy the video or watch to the end, thank you. Very nice of you. Very kind of you. You're a cool guy if you did that, or cool gal. Thank you. But that's it. Have a damn good day or night, wherever time is on for you. And I'll see you in the next time. Bye bye.